Some days on the farm go exactly as planned, and then there are days like this one where nothing goes according to plan. We thought we were just delivering 3 donkeys to their new home. That was the plan. Quick, easy, and a few hours on the road. All loaded up. We got Atlas and Doe, Fawn. We led them in. Atlas already knows about trailering because we brought him lots of places, but the other 2 haven't had practice tying yet. So we let them all in here, and then we took off their halters, and they're just gonna ride loose today. Well, I think those 2 love each other. Are you upset? There, Miss Fawn. Fawn's the 2-year-old, and then Doe is 4 years old, and Atlas is 11. Atlas is a rescue, and Fawn and Doe are BOM, wild donkeys. But the universe had other ideas. By the end of the day, we had driven through the mountains, rain, detours, and we were bringing home a completely unexpected Mustang. Before we hit the road, I took a moment to reflect on Atlas's journey with us. He's one of those donkeys that reminds me of why we do this work. So many donkeys are misunderstood, overlooked, or just waiting for someone to understand them. Wild or rescued, they rarely get a chance to show their personality unless we slow down, step back, and let them lead the way. I'd like to be able to say that I just sat there and sipped my coffee while I was watching his ears flick in the wind, thinking about what today holds. But this morning we got up at 5:30. We were loaded up and on the road by 7:20 in the morning. Now, speaking of staying focused and getting the job done, getting up early and being on time, what this video is really about is asking for help when you need it, giving the animals time that they need, and rolling with the unexpected, because we all know they come up, those unexpected challenges and plans. Today you'll meet Atlas, the rescue donkey we brought home in the spring, 4 more wild donkeys who joined us a few weeks ago, and a Mustang mare who turned our long day into an after midnight adventure. And keep watching, because we are going to be getting an untouched Mustang to go into the trailer like she's done it her whole life. You're not going to want to miss this story. When Atlas first came home in March or April, he was just another rescue donkey with big, wary eyes. His story is heartbreaking. He had been living with a jack and even some cattle, and he had been attacked, leaving scars along both sides of his neck and his rump. He didn't trust humans, not yet. And when we first started, he wouldn't even accept a halter, but with patience, pressure and release, some R+ training, and letting him take the lead, we slowly started building trust. Then there's Doe and Fawn, 2 young donkeys with very different personalities. Fawn, the 2-year-old, is bold, curious, and always testing boundaries. Doe, the 4-year-old, came in more cautious, assessing us, then quickly deciding humans were pretty okay. The big lesson with this group: donkeys write their own timelines. Atlas, he took months to really show any trust. And even with that, if he has any time off, he's quick to lose it. Doe and Fawn, their timelines are completely different. And that's okay. You can't rush it. You can't force it. You just have to give them space to choose. And then watch the connection grow. A lot of people struggle with this. They want progress fast. But real trust can't be rushed. If they just as soon kick you as let you scratch them, That's your cue to slow down.
Look at that good foot.
We started with the
What a
basic
good
gentling, getting them comfortable with human presence, haltering, leading, picking up their feet, and going into the trailer. By the time we loaded them for delivery, Atlas, well, not only could he be touched, but he's had multiple adventures off the property, including going to 2 different Ty Evans clinics. One of them he got to participate in. He's been getting used to strangers and learning his groundwork, as well as having 4 different rides on his back now. Doe and Fawn are doing great too. They are both accepting touch, brushing, leading, picking up their feet, and loading into the trailer.
Isn't that a good looking
They
foot?
love scratches, and Doe especially loves hugs and kisses. Even small victories matter. Watching Atlas rest his head over the others, or Fawn eagerly approaching for gentle scratches, reminds you why patience pays off.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come on. Foot. She's really heavy right now. Foot.
So since she's so heavy, I would just get her to pick it up a tad and then go back to it after she's light.
Foot. Beep, 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 beep. Rolling. And Doe is graduating today. She's been such a sweetie about getting haltered.
Forgot to pay you. Here you go.
You are no longer a number. You have a name and a new family.
Oh, 0795 is Doe.
Congratulations, Doe. You did a great job.
In position, she's in the camera.
All right.
She's in the camera view.
Hey, you.
This is Fawn.
Fawn.
Fawn,
You're going to show off your foot skills today, Fawn?
do you have good foot skills?
She has good foot skills, but she's 2. Hey, you. Look at that good girl. Oh, look at that foot. There you go. Foot. What a good girl. How's she doing up there?
She's good, and she's on her toes, so lots of rubbing, and then you can go to the wiggle and jiggle.
Wow, good girl. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Deep, 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 deep. Not too bad. Front right?
Yeah. She doesn't know to back up yet.
No, she don't. We can just do it from that side. People can see underneath her. Hi, you. What are you doing, egg yolk?
Are you scrambled?
See that lightning?
No.
Foot. Deep, 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 deep. Oh, that's a good foot. Yeah, that is a good foot. Lightning. It's a coming.
It's coming.
It's a coming. Hi, you. You ready? Look at this leg. Oh, look at this leg. Oh my, look at that foot. Oh, what a good looking foot. There you go. There you go. Foot. Whoops, scary.
Oh, she's on her toes, so deep,
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 deep.
deep, 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 deep. Deep, 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 deep. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
It is so easy to ask for too much when you're introducing all of this.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. You got your lift it yet?
Is she light? Can you jiggle it?
Yeah.
Then yeah. Let me get a big handful.
There
Okay.
we go.
We have a donkey, guys, helping us aim the camera.
Deep, deep,
But
deep,
put it
deep.
down, put it down. Good job. Good girl.
Look at the camera's all crooked. Want me to straighten out and do it over, or think
Yeah.
we're good?
Let's actually go through all of them again, because I think you can get
What? What a good looking foot.
deep, deep, deep.
Deep, deep,
Wiggle and
deep.
jiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
But don't
Wiggle.
pick it up unless she's light.
Wiggle. She's pretty light now. Wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. What a good girl. Wiggle, wiggle. Foot.
We thought this was going to be a simple trip. Deliver 3 donkeys, come home before dark. Easy and predictable. Then the phone rang. BLM had a call. Someone needed to relinquish a Mustang. They wanted to know if we would be available or interested in going to pick it up and bring it home and help her find a forever home through the Forever Branded program. We asked a few questions, but really without any hesitation, we said yes. This is exactly why we do what we do, helping donkeys, horses, Mustangs find safe, loving homes. This here is where the day got interesting. Her property was 12 miles up a mountain road, 12 miles that took a full hour to get up one way. Winding, narrow, steep, and slippery on the way out. Every turn, a reminder that the easiest looking plans can quickly become adventures. As we drove, Dan and I talked about the morning, our route, the new donkeys, and what might come next. We discussed Atlas's journey, how his trust building taught us patience, and how every animal has its own pace. We talked about extreme accountability, and it's amazing how even 6 minutes of conversation can make an hour on the road feel like seconds. And we hadn't even seen the Mustang yet. Untouched, unknown, and completely wild. Each animal that we bring home has to work on their own timeline to love, appreciate, and trust humans.
What are you guys doing?
Mwah! She likes kisses.
Oh, she does love kisses.
What are you doing, Fawn? Michaela here is absolutely in love with Atlas and was very sad to see him go. But she was very excited to get to ride him. After seeing him this spring, she couldn't even touch him. And this is such a big contrast in growth. Each donkey or Mustang, wild or domestic, leaves a special spot on our heart, no matter how much time they've spent with us. But as good as this all felt, that was before the unexpected call about the Mustang changed the plan completely. This part was a little more high stress. We were starting to worry what time we were going to get home. The mountain road was long, curvy, and really back there. So we didn't film it, but let me tell you what happened. This Mustang had never been touched. She is wearing a halter that was put on at adoption, but there's been no leading, no taking the halter on and off, nothing. And we had to get her into the trailer, and how? Pressure and release. Let her make the choice. Every time she turned toward the trailer, we gave her a small release. Step by step, second by second, she started to understand. It was really great. During one of the breaks that we gave her, she started to lick and chew. Once we had the panels aiming towards the trailer, it only took about 5 minutes to get her to choose to load in. Wild, untouched, completely smart. That's when you see the power of letting an animal think for themselves while you carefully manage the environment. It's moments like this that remind me of why we do this. You don't always need to control every step. Sometimes you just set things up and they find the answers themselves. Atlas, Fawn, and Doe are all situated nicely at their new home. See you later, girls and boys. See you later, girls and boys. But that was the easy part. What came next made the day unforgettable. I just thought it was so funny that this vehicle has a license plate that says Bob's wife. Yeah, so we're recording now. Calamity, you're in the camera. Get back. Get back. All right.
We saw a custom license plate that said Bob's wife. MaryJo wasn't able to get it on film quick enough. She wants me to catch up with Bob's wife, which is really hard. Because earlier today, we could go as fast as we wanted because we were hauling ass. But now, this truck only has one horse. So I'm having a really hard time catching Bob's wife with a one-horse truck.
I think it's a funny video, or it's a funny license plate. And I said, Dan, maybe we should get me a license plate that says Dan's wife, but he had a different idea.
Yeah, your license plate's gonna say Battle Axe.
Why would you want my license plate to say Battle Axe?
Because you're so sweet and cuddly. And as subtle as an earthquake.
That's what my mother-in-law said. No, my stepmom. She said I'm as subtle as an earthquake. So if you guys want to know the real thing, I'll tell it to you. And even if you don't, I'll tell it to you. Do I do that to you, Dan? Do I tell you the truth even if you don't want to know it?
No, I'm a full-time detective trying to figure out what you're wanting to say. I got to work for Scotland Yard after being married to you for decades.
Decades. This is a true statement. 30 years this year.
Yeah, full-time detective, interpreter. What are you really saying?
Interpret. I think maybe you're exaggerating a little bit.
No. No, I'm not.
This is what Dan has to put up with when we go on a road trip. We're not going to be back tonight till like 11:30 at night.
Oh,
So.
it might be it's going to be midnight.
Oh, that's right. 11:30 if we weren't hauling.
If we had more than one horse, we'd go faster. But this one horse truck, we got 2 mountain passes to go over with one horse. Good luck with that. Sounds called AAA. Give us a tow.
Well, at least now we're somewhere AAA could get to us.
Right?
Because earlier they wouldn't have been able to with that 11 miles. It took us 1 hour to go 11 miles.
Yep. I knew we were in a real pickle there. And I'm like, how far are we going? And she's like, 11 miles. And I'm like, so on that horrible road, if I can average 11 miles an hour, dude, that's an hour. One time we hit 17.
Ooh.
But a lot of times we were going 3.
That was a pretty harsh road. Then it was raining when we came out. So then it was like Missouri mud just sliding all over the place.
Missouri breaks mud.
Oh, to be. There's the detective work.
No, that's interpreter. What are you really trying to say?
In the Missouri breaks, guys, if you go back there like camping, hunting, any of that stuff, and it rains out, the roads actually become impassable.
Like grease.
Grease lightning.
Yeah.
Not quite the same. No.
Grease lightning.
Oh, I think that's from the movie Grease, isn't it? Grease lightning. It's a song.
Let me get in touch with my inner detective and figure out what you're really trying to say.
It's probably a song from the 60s or 70s.
It is.
See, I'm pretty good at this. It's a good
Yeah.
thing I got you to do the detective work.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Why don't you go read a map or something?
Oh dear. We do not want me to be reading a map, guys. We use MapQuest. That's how I get around. Or I can call Dan even if he's not with me, and Dan can help me get around just by where the sun is off of my shoulder. That was like one of the most impressive days of my life.
Yeah, that might have been a poor life choice on my end.
Oh no! No, no, no.
You'd still be driving around crying.
All right, guys, we're just gonna keep on driving now, get this new Mustang home, and then we will be working on first touch. The first goal is gonna be for me to get that halter off. It's pretty loose on her.
I think the first thing we should do is comb that tail.
Okay, you do the tail first, I'll do the halter.
No, you're the guru. I
Well,
just interpret things.
I think we gotta get that halter off first.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable getting next to her shoulder than I do her butt right now.
You said be quick.
Just really quick.
Quick like a skink.
I wonder how much of her tail will be left after we get that cleaned up.
Hope you take your time and we'll be there.
Yeah, there's a lot that's torn from her.
She might look like an Appaloosa for a while.
Right, she might. And her mane is the same way. They call them fairy knots. She has a lot of fairy knots. My father-in-law used to think that I would come over and braid his horse's mane when he wasn't looking, but it really wasn't. I wasn't doing that. The horses were getting fairy knots from the wind.
What? You need to do a trick or something? Look what I can do.
Yeah, long road trips get kind of silly around here, guys. All right, we're signing off. like going for a ride? Huh? She's a good backseat driver.
She's really good at it, yeah.
She's more like a center seat driver. Center console driver. All right, guys, we now have the new Mustang loaded up. It went really well. We had her face the trailer, and it didn't take but, what, 5 minutes, Dan?
I think 5 minutes, and she finally realized that the inside of that trailer was where we'd leave her alone at.
She hopped right in.
She figured it out. She's a good girl.
She looks very muscular, like her hind end. She looks like a powerhouse.
I wouldn't want to get in a gunfight with her, that's for sure.
You can see how my arm is waving so much. We are like 12 miles off a main road and on MapQuest, like following that. It doesn't even show that we're on a road. We have Calamity with us. Hi, Calamity. So
Yeah,
we're
going, our top speed is 10 miles an hour occasionally. A lot of times it's 3. So it's a long way back here.
is.
I guess it's beautiful. I haven't been able to look because if I look, we're gonna fall off a cliff.
Oh, and it's like straight down, guys. Like, holy bucket, straight down. You don't want to slide out from this mountain.
Yeah, I don't think AAA is gonna bail you out of this one. If you zig when you should have zagged.
Maybe that should be the name of our video. No AAA here.
Yeah.
So she's guiding us out to make sure we don't take any wrong turns, because there's no cell phone service, there's no road names, there's nothing. And we're probably gonna get back long after dark, so
Probably about midnight.
I don't know that we will be recording when we release her, but you'll be able to see her soon. We'll make some new videos and you guys can see what we do to help this Mustang. So this Mustang has had 2 adopters already and being relinquished into our care, and we're gonna get her going, and then she'll be available through the Forever Branded program. So somebody will be able to adopt this lucky girl, getting her 3rd chance for $125 later on, guys. So you're gonna want to keep posted on how she's doing. We're gonna have to come up with a name. We don't know what that will be yet. We're gonna have to learn her personality.
She did a good job getting in a trailer. She just hasn't been worked with. She's had, to no fault of her own, life happened to the adopter. It's not no reflection of her. She seems like she's got a really good mind. She had every reason to be a fool, but she wasn't. She just acted like a wild horse. I was mildly afraid of people. So she'll be fine.
Yes, she will. It's gonna be fun when we get to her mane and tail, because it is super matted up. Her tail looks like a 3rd leg. because there's so many mats in it.
We're probably tonight gonna just, because she's alone, that's a big trailer. It's a 24-foot area. We're probably just gonna give her water and feed in that trailer, and then we'll release her for time tomorrow in the daylight. Because she's gonna be stressed enough when we get home after getting up this mountain, probably 300 miles. She looks like she'll be a good girl.
All right, guys, we're gonna sign off. This is the bounciest video I think I've ever made.
This is the smooth part of the road right here.
But I'll have some clips of the view while we're driving. It's absolutely beautiful, so keep watching. The road we were traveling on didn't even show up on a map. The little Y area is where the road was, and you can see the little triangle. We are so far from that little Y area. Where we're at, it doesn't even show that there's a road where we're at. It's absolutely crazy. Thankfully, the lady who we were getting the Mustang from, she drove out to the road and came in to meet us and even helped us make sure we get out properly so we're not going the wrong direction on these back roads where we have no clue where we're at. No road signs, no names, nothing to help us get out or in. When we were going down the mountain, the rain started to pour. Curves, hills, and the unknown made every mile tense. And then there's a highway accident later on. So we're sent on a detour that wasn't made for trailers or semis, low bridges, dead ends, trucks backing up in the dark. We laughed, we groaned, and we reminded ourselves, this is just part of the adventure. It's going to be one heck of a story to tell when we get home. By the time we got home, it was 1 a.m. What started as a quick trip had turned into an 18-hour journey. Mini teaching moment. Transporting a new wild animal is stressful. Even Atlas, who's been here for months, will still show stress in the trailer. They need repeated exposure, calm handling, and reassurance. Sometimes you just have to go for a short drive to help them build confidence. Meanwhile, the 4 new wild donkeys that we brought home 3 weeks ago are teaching us patience all over again. 2 are confident, leading, halter trained, and picking up their feet. The other 2, not yet. They'll take food from my hand, but touch is a long ways off, and that's okay. So 2 of these guys have already gone to their new home, while 2 of them we don't have first touch with. Every donkey has their own pace. Trying to rush them only creates stress. What matters most is connection, and when it comes, it's worth the wait. Even small victories, Atlas resting his head on the others, Fawn approaching for gentle scratches, remind you why patience is everything. And for viewers wondering, yes, you can achieve the same results with your own donkeys, but it takes time, consistency, and respect for their boundaries. So here we are. Atlas has a new home. Doe and Fawn have a new home with Atlas. 4 new wild donkeys are teaching us patience in different ways. And a Mustang we never expected is learning to trust humans for the first time. This day reminded me of one thing. It is never a bad thing to ask for help. That Mustang has a chance today because someone made a call. Someone stepped up. The donkeys remind us to slow down, honor their pace, and celebrate every small step forward. Connection takes time. Trust is earned, not forced. No matter what you're facing, wild donkeys, horses, or life's surprises, take it one step at a time. Ask for help when needed, and cherish the little victories along the way. Remember, if you are needing help, we have memberships that I offer on Training Wild Burros with multiple different tiers to help you along your journey. Make sure you check that out. And sometimes, ordinary days turn into stories you'll never forget. I want to take a moment to honor the Mustang mare we brought home during this journey. She didn't get as much time with us as I had hoped. She passed from what our vet thought was either colic or possibly West Nile. But even though her time with us was short, she's still going to be part of our work. In the future, I'll be using her skull to teach others about the anatomy of these incredible animals. I've saved part of her tail to have something special made so she'll always be remembered. We've decided to call her Remi, short for Rescue Mustang. She was a miracle even in the little bit of time she gave to us. So later on, when you hear me talk about Remi Bones, that's her. Our Rescue Mustang mare, who will keep teaching even though she's gone.